any money I do make goes to me being able to survive. So, I mean, unless people want me to wind up dead on the side of the road, froze to death.
Mr. Franklin?
This is the matter of Sarah Warner versus William Franklin, file number 2023-17. This is an intergovernmental matter, interstate matter, and the most recent order regarding child support is the parties' agreed uniform order of support from the Second Judicial Circuit in Richmond, Illinois. That order requires $250 per month in child support for one child. We've had this case.
Mr. Franklin?
Yeah.
You need to go somewhere where it's quiet because we can hear people laughing in the background.
Well, yeah, that's because of where I'm at, and I can't go nowhere else because I don't have service. The only thing I have is Wi-Fi.
You can't. You have to be in a crowd where people are laughing.
Y'all wouldn't understand. It don't matter. It don't matter where I go. You're gonna hear people talking. I don't have service. I only have Wi-Fi.
Okay, well, let's try it this way. We'll put you on mute. If you could just listen, and then when it's your turn, I'm gonna turn it over to you, and then we'll hear from you. Okay?
All right. Yep.
You'll be able to unmute yourself at that time. Okay? So I'm just gonna put you on mute for now. All right, go ahead, Mr.
All right. So the matter came to our office and began charging in April of 2023. Since that $250 a month obligation began charging, we've not received any payments. There is a total arrearage balance that transferred over when we received the case of $14,714.05. Of that total amount, it looks to be that $14,668.55 is owed to the other state, Illinois, for child support that would be paid to the recipient, the other party in this case. So again, we've been charging since April of 2023, the $250 a month. When we received the case, it looks like the arrearage balance was $13,429.55, and it is now $14,714.05.
Okay, so Mr. Franklin, at this time, you'll be able to unmute, and then you can tell me what's going on and how we can get payments coming in.
Do up. I caught part of that and had to unmute it.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering you heard we've got a 200. This is a case transfer from Illinois, $250 a month. We've had no payments since we received it in April, and we've got an arrears of $14,000. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
All right. Well, first off, I went to prison in 2013, and the whole time I was in prison, I was still being charged for child support when it should have been stopped, and it wasn't stopped. So the balance should not be as high as what it is, for one. And for two, they didn't stop it when I went back to prison the second time. They kept charging me. And since, I don't know, September of last year, I've been homeless, dealing with addiction, whatnot, my own fault. I've had a couple of jobs. I can't really hold a job due to my temper and my mental state. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been homeless for the last year and living out of a vehicle. So any money I do make goes to me being able to survive. So, I mean, unless people want me to wind up dead on the side of the road, froze to death, I can make payments. But if somebody wants me dead, froze on the side of the road, well, then I'm going to do what I have to do to survive.
Okay, well, nobody wants that. We're just trying to figure out how to get $250 a month. Are you working right now?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to find a job. I've got a couple, so I should know something with in the next 30, 45 days. That is when I should be able to receive my first paycheck everywhere. I've filed for put applications in pretty much every auto mechanic shop. I'm certified in construction, certified in auto mechanics, certified in culinary arts. So yeah, I'm putting jobs in everywhere.
Okay. Give me an example of the last place you applied to.
Mercedes-Benz, Sarah Toyota, Kia, Williams Chevrolet. I've put in a bunch of applications in at restaurants, construction companies, everywhere.
And you haven't heard anything
I'm
back?
just waiting to hear back. No, not yet. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. Though.
Well, what can you pay anything in the next 14 days?
How much would you need in the next 14 days?
$100.
I'll make it work.
All right.
I'll make it work. I'll come up with $100 in 14 days.
All right. So here's the deal. That now, if you have an issue with the overall arrears, you're going to have to address that with the Illinois court. Do you understand that?
No, I understand, and I wasn't trying to be I wasn't trying to be an asshole about it, but I'm kind of irritated because Illinois didn't legally follow the proper steps in the whole process and whatnot. And then I've had multiple times, Sarah has gotten a hold of me when she was married to the guy she was married to last, and they were trying to get me to sign my rights off, and they were sending me paperwork, and that's the last I heard from her.
Well, what I have to address is the case that's been transferred to us since April. So let's try to get you back on track here. It sounds
I can give you $100 in 14 days.
Yeah, that's part of it. I'm going to expect that, but then I'll adjourn this out 60 days. But we can't. I can't have the same story in 60 days because if you're not paying, then it doesn't matter to me whether you're in jail or not. Okay. Because it
don't bother me if I'm in jail either.
Same amount of money coming if you're in jail or if you're not paying. So
well, yeah, but when you're incarcerated, payments are supposed to stop.
That's not for the amount of time you'd be spending here. It'd be about 30 days. So you'd just be in jail hanging out.
Yeah. No, I know.
So, I mean, it sounds like if it's true that you've got all those certifications, you shouldn't have any trouble finding a job. So I'm just checking back in with you in 60 days and hoping we're in a better spot. Understood?
Yes, sir.
I want the $100 in the next 14 days.
All right.
All right. We'll stand adjourned.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep.
He repossessed her car from her, and we're not sure about the insurance. I now bear the full brunt of her insurance and getting her back and forth to school. We actually lived together during the divorce. We actually slept in the same bed still.
Diana is making this so hard for me. It is ridiculous.
Rihanna will turn 18 in 3 days.
I know. She's very excited.
I just got a call right now from the school saying she's not there. Actually, all of this honestly started when I took my girlfriend to my son's honors ceremony and graduation. Shortly after that, I was served with papers for child support because Diana has a car financed in her name for my son that he is no longer paying for.